We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nags here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 25-26 SP game used 20 box master case, 2 10-box inners. Come on. There we go. They didn't want to come out. Go home, ball. So yeah. Let's get started here. SP Game Used, looking for some net cards, lots of patch autos, lots of good stuff here. I'm down to just 5 left. 5 spots left in, what's it called? 2025 Prism No Huddle. New release there that just came out. No Huddle, so the disco chasing. 5 spots left with big discounts. Here we go. 20 boxes. Be sure to drop in, say hello where we got the seals on these things. Looks like it's on both sides. Let's see. We'll just cut one open and see if we have to get. Let's actually go ahead and let's get all the packs out. How about that? So we're not sitting here back and forth. I'm going to do something different. We're going to get all the packs out. We're throwing a curveball today. Who's hanging out with me for this one? Curveball. Then we don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. That one's definitely thick. I wonder if that's net cord in that one. Or do they have mascot relics this year? It just, I had to pull it, John. We just wasn't enough interest. Sorry, buddy. It was up for 5 hours and only sold 2 spots, unfortunately. We'll be back. Maybe Emil will try another one on Saturday or something. Sorry, bud. I was excited for some more Pristine. They should just be back into your account. It automatically refunds you. All right, there is the first inner. Yeah, sorry, buddy. We don't like canceling breaks, but we can't really add... The thing is, we can't really add anything to a divisional, unfortunately. It's just... But I appreciate you. We appreciate you. I will be... I just haven't had a chance yet. I will be sending some break credit your way. I will be sending, actually I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. It's RPG, right? Your username? We always send a little break credit when we have to cancel a break on you guys. And you do get to keep your Blue Diamond rewards as well. So you don't lose out, you don't lose your rewards. So you kept all of your reward points, Blue Diamonds. So that's one perk. You get to keep that whatever, I can't remember, 1% or 2% back. All right. As soon as I'm done opening these, I'm going to throw that in now for you, bud. I was getting a bunch of stuff sleeved and top-loaded for the sorters because they're obviously behind from Series 1 all the way. A lot of breaks. Yeah, we don't do it, like I said, we do what we can not to cancel breaks because we don't want to do that to people. That's what they want to do. All right. There we go. I put that in for you. Let's get started here. 20 boxes. I will rip the whatever's open tonight if we can get them full. 3 left in football, 6 left in soccer. So there is regular. I didn't think there was going to be regular cards in here. Or regular thickness. I don't have any regulars ready. All right, here we go. That is Michael Callahan out of 399. New Grooves out of 99 is Zeev. We got Dawson Mercer banner year. Pavel Datsyuk on the relic for the Red Wings. And then our first auto is Michael Callahan. Michael Callahan there for the Boston Bruins. Bruins going to Scamuti. Banner year, Dawson Mercer. New Groove Zeev. That one's out of 99. Minnesota Wild. No, buddy. Nick, you don't need to bring me queso. You just hang out at home, buddy. Hang out at home. All right. Number 2. Bobby McMahon. There is Ryan Green out of 149. New Grooves, Colton Dock out of 99. That is Four Nations, Nicholas Mantapolo. Next is Nico, and oh, nasty. Supreme Patches, 14 out of 15, Lucas Raymond. Man, that is nasty. The Red Wings going to Hockey Guy 1970. First break. First break with us our first day. Congratulations, Lucas Raymond, nasty patch. That's cool. Congratulations there, Hockey Guy. With a tooth relic, a Brett Burns beard relic. That'd be kind of cool too. Two left in football. It's a sweet patch. Ethan Frank out of 399 Capitals. Oh, that's cool. Rasmus Dahlin on the NHL Masters. That's out of 299. That is the Sabres. Next up is Mort Seider, Red Wings. Bertie Nicholas on the great jersey for the Kings. And then Tage Thompson on the inked sweaters. Inked sweaters there going to the Buffalo Sabres. Sabres going to the chip case restocker. Here we go, Eric. Baseball starts March 5th and 6th. We got March Madness coming up. We got the Masters. Well, first we got to finish the Olympics. We got the Olympics going on right now. Then we got March Madness. Then we got the Masters. There's New Grooves, Demidov, Cider. Out of 149, Jacob Slavin, Hurricanes. Oh, that's a cool patch. 17 out of 25 for Utah. Utah there. Jacob Skrake for the Islanders. William Nylander. And then patch auto is Travis for the Flyers. What are they at now, Pun? I haven't even looked. The only thing is I wasn't planning on discounting it anymore because if it doesn't get full, it's going to get pushed to tomorrow. I really don't have much room. I really don't have any room on it. The Utah Mammoths. Sure, I can do that. If you buy Ashton Villa with it, I'll do that. All right, I just did it. Appreciate you, bud. All right, 149. Demidov, top load that one. Have a good night, Nick. Pedersen, Callahan. There is Casey Middlestad out of 149. Oh, that's nasty. Out of 35, NHL Global Series, Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Tristan Lanoux on the jersey. Matt Boldy for the Minnesota Wild, 4 Nations. And then Tim Washy. Thanks, pun. Tim Washy there for the Ducks. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. That's sweet there. 3-color on the NHL Global Series fabrics. Mr. Bobrovsky. All right, we got 5 left in our first inner. Datsuk out of 149. Banner year, Will Smith. New Grooves, Donovan Sabrango. There is Brock Nelson. And patch auto, Dylan Duke. Dylan Duke on the patch auto there for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning going to Dax. All full on football, too. Appreciate you, Brower. So all we got left is 3 in soccer. No problem. No problem, John. Appreciate you, buddy. I like when you hang around. Come on. Always welcome to hang around and chat, even if you're not in the break. I appreciate it. There's Jacob out of 399. Carey Price out of 299. Kevin Korchinski, banner year, Blackhawks. Kirill Marchenko and Ryan Leonard. That's actually a good one there for the Capitals. Ryan Leonard. I don't know. I haven't seen much Oz lately. Capitals going to Case Towsley. Two left in soccer. he quit coming and hanging out with me because he ran out of all the carrier pigeons he'd send me root beer floats with. They never showed up. All the birds got shot down. New Grooves, Carter Mazar, $2.99. Austin Matthews, 4 Nations. Jordan Kyrou. There is Artui Lenkuven. And then Shane Wright out of 35, the Kraken. Shane Wright out of 35. Kraken going to Camino Guy. One left in soccer. Going to go through about 400 100-point top loaders in this break. You have Nashville in this? Okay, let's find you some Predators. I like this stuff too. You haven't found any net cords yet? I'm curious if they do, if they have the, this one's real skinny. I'm curious if they have the mascot relics this year. They used to have like mascot and like dodgeball relics. There is Tony Amante out of 149. Out of 88 is David Pasternak. How about a little Carell NHL Masters out of 199? That is Kyle Connor. And then Luke Evangelista. Luke Evangelista there for the Nashville Predators. Predators getting on the board for you. Going to RPG. This one's kind of cool. It's the first one of these. The other ones weren't relics. This one's got an actual jersey in it. Carell there for the Minnesota Wild. All right, here we go. Last pack of our first inner. One out of 149, William Karlsson. There's Zeev on the rookie sweaters. Zeev on the authentic rookies. Aiden Hill. And nice. That's cool. This was one of my favorite guys to play NHL back in the day with. He was so fast, could shoot the puck so hard. But how about Jerome Iginla on the greats? Calgary Flames. The Flames going to Camino Guy. I like that card a lot. Like I said, I always was either the Flames for Iginla, or I liked being the St. Louis Blues for Martin St. Louis. St. Louis was so fast. You could just like skate around everybody in those games. And I just liked how the announcers would go, St. Louis! Always a good time playing some old school NHL games. All right. 10 down, 10 to go. That is Panarin out of 149. Rasmus Dahlin on the dual game gear. There's Joakim Kimmel. Predators. Kapu Kakinen. Kapu Kaku. And then Oliver Moore. Oliver Moore there for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks going to Camino Guy cards. And we are all full on soccer as well. So we'll be going back to back. That is Ryan Ufko out of 399. Zane for the Calgary Flames. Donovan Sebergo, Senators out of 199. There's Vince Dunn and Travis Senheim. Travis Senheim, Philly Flyers. Flyers going to A. Schweitzer. Thicker one in here. Still no net cord yet, though. Carter Muzar, $3.99. Braden Point, $2.99. There is Nazem Kadri out of $1.99. How about Joey T on the greats? And we got, oh, that's awesome, Ryan Leonard on the draft day marks. Love those cards. Ryan Leonard, Capitals going to Case Towsley. There's a nice PC card for you, buddy. Ryan Leonard. Doubling down now. Draft day marks out of 35. Little Joey T. Look at that beard. Look at that beard. Kadri for the Flames. All right, what do we got? 7 packs left, I believe. Elias Pettersson, 149. Oh, that's sick. We'll get that. Connor Bedard out of 98 on the nasty 3-color patch in there. That one is Blackhawks going to Camino Guy. There is Alexander Barkov, Connor Garland, and then Kirill. Kirill for the Canucks. I'm not even going to try his last name. I will butcher it, just like everything else, though. That Connor Bedard is sick. Yeah, I went through it a little bit today, Brower. I didn't have enough time to, by the time the mail came, I didn't have enough time to go through all of it before I headed in. I popped it open, though. Sorry, excuse me. Getting late. There is Jack Hughes, 149. There is Kirill on the clear cut rookie there. Ethan Frank, Elias Lindholm, and Jack Finley for the Lightning. Get one more pack of 100s here before we're done. Let's see, 5 left. Troy Terry. Ryan Suzuki, $3.99. Nice one there for the Blues. Jimmy Snuggerud. Blues going to True North Card Company. Blue Jackets is Elvis. There is Thomas Harley. And auto is Protas. Alexis Protas. Capitals to Case Towsley. Elvis there on the banner year. Snuggerud on the relic. Yeah, I watched, or I went through a little bit of it. I need to grab some 100s. I went through a little bit of it before I headed into work today. All right, we got 4 left. There's Schaefer, authentic rookies. Elias Pettersson out of 149. Matthew Tkachuk out of 299. Valil Kraken. There is Zach Wernitzky and Quinn Hudson out of 49. That's nasty. Man, I saw Oilers and I thought we had a little McDavid action. Yep, I saw the Matthew Golden XRC. Quinn Hudson, that's a sweet card. Oilers. I'll be able to move that in the Packer group for sure. We won't even have to deal with eBay. Three left. Oliver Rodrigue out of 399. Tim Washi out of 25 there. Ducks. We got Braden Point. That is NHL Winter Classics. Pavel. And auto is John Fernaschi. John Fernaschi there. Boston Bruins. This product has some great patches in it. Like, that's cool. Two packs left, so yes, 2 boxes essentially. This one's real thick. This one's thick, but that one's thicker. That's got to be a neck cord. Got to be. Unless this one is. This one's just got 2 thickies in there. Maybe another draft day marks. Let's get a Schaefer. Schaefer draft day marks coming up. Out of 149, Carter Muzar. That's pretty sweet on the Triple Trends. Cutter Guthrie and Troy Terry for the Ducks. That is Patrick Lane. And Draft Day Sabres is Noah Ausland out of 35. Ausland out of 35. Sabres going to the chip case restocker. Last pack here. After this, we'll get into some football, and then after that, some soccer. Gotta be a net cord. This pack is bulging. Gotta be a net cord. Good luck, everyone. Protoss 149, Alexander 299, Banner Year, Sam Reinhart. There is Casey Middlestead and Winter Classic, Jake Neighbors. St. Louis Blues going to True North. That's sick. True. We just got a whole bunch of jewel cases from the other shop. Noah Austlund on the net cord. And that is going to wrap this one up. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, we got football and soccer still. All right, recap. These are all our numbered cards. Protoss, Mazar, Rodrigue, Schaefer, Pedersen, Suzuki, Hughes, Pedersen, Mazar, Ryan Ufko, Panarin, Carlson, Amante, Muzar, Jacob. There is Datsuk, Middlestead, Demidov, Slavin, Ethan Frank, Ryan Green, and then Michael Callahan. Here is numbered Matthew Tkachuk, Kirill Clear Cut, Brady Point, Zane, David Pasternak, Carey Price, Zeev, Rasmus Dahlin, and Colton Dock. Got two big stacks of relics. Alexander. That's Sam Reinhart, Casey Middlestead, Troy Terry, Cutter Gothery, Patrick Lane, Kent Johnson, Tim Washi, Braden Point. There is Pavel Buchnevich, Valil, Zach Wernitzky, Jimmy Snuggerud, Elvis, Thomas Harley, Ethan Frank, Elias Lindholm, Alexander Barkov, Connor Garland, Nazem Kadri, Joe Thornton, Donovan Sebrango, Vince Dunn, Rasmus Dahlin, Joakim Kimmel, and then Kapu Kako. Not much, Chad. How's it going, buddy? There's Zeev. Zeev again for the Wild. Aiden Hill, Kirill Kaprizov, Kyle Connor, Austin Matthews, Jordan Kyrou, Arturi, Kevin Korchinski, Kirill Marchenko. That is Sergei Bobrovsky, Will Smith, Donovan Sebrango, Brock Nelson, Mikhail Serchev, Tristan Lanoux, Matt Boldy, Dawson Mercer, Jacob. That is William Nylander, Mort Seider, Bernie Nicholas, Nicolas Manton Polo, Nico Hershey's, and then Pavel Datsuk. Autos is Tage Thompson. That is Dylan Duke, Johnny, Shane Wright, Alexis Protas, Jack Finley, Michael Callahan, Kirill, Travis Senheim, Oliver Moore, Tim Washi, Luke Evangelista, and then Travis. On to our showcase. Quinn Hudson out of 49. Connor Bedard out of 98. That is Netcore. Jake Neighbors for the Blues. Noah Austlin draft day marks out of 35. Jerome Ginla Flames. Mort Sider on the auto out of, or the Supreme patch out of 15. And then going to Case Towsley, we got Ryan Leonard patch auto out of 49. And then draft day marks out of 35 for the Capitals. That is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always. I will see you back here in just a couple minutes with football. Thanks, everyone.